Hello everyone, and now welcome to a 1v1 matchup, Hitman versus PaTo, this game taking place here on Springtime version 1.3. PaTo has spawned as the blue night elf on the top left hand side of the map, moving out with a wisp, setting up an altar of elders, moonwell, and mining with 3 of those wisps early on. Meanwhile, looking at Hitman's build, Hitman opening things up with an altar of storms, a burrow, and well, a couple of peons. Game is getting underway. Not quite sure why my overlay is still flickering. Hopefully that can get resolved sometime in the future. Maybe my computer is just too old. Yeah, I remember building new computers every like 3 to 5 years in the past. And I think this computer is actually pushing on 8 years now. But then again, I am still only running WarCraft 3, even though I have been learning new build orders for a new real-time strategy game that I'm currently in the alpha of. Unfortunately, NDA dictates that I can't tell you the name, or yeah, actually NDA dictates that I can't. Actually, I don't know if I can tell you the name, to be honest. But NDA dictates I can't show you guys any footage. Yeah. And I guess this is a good point to point out. Playing a real-time strategy game for the first time and then learning all of the controls before it becomes muscle memory on how to build and trying to read up on the on the tech tree, all of those things. I forgot what that felt like, and how you kind of feel like a goof for a while. Yeah. You just kind of feel like a goof for a while, trying to figure out what you're trying to do, and things like that. It just doesn't feel good at all. Anyways, Hitman using the wind walk, able to wind walk strike down that wisp, taking that down there. Meanwhile, Blade Master now going after that mammoth, gonna try and shut him down, and then we'll pick up some healing salves on the way out, and perhaps then go hunting for archers. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter using immolation first, trying to rack up the damage onto those units. As I've said before in the past, a Demon Hunter with immolation, when it goes up against multiple targets, 2 or more, that's when the immolation really is effective. And PaTo, we'll see if he goes if he decides to go for evasion or for mana burn. Mana burn would make more sense since he already has the talisman of evasion and doesn't really need and can really go for a heavier mana burn, knowing that mana burn is effective against those wisps as well. Coming back around here, going to go ahead and go after the Null Brood creep camp. Oh, no longer having the other creeps on the opposite side of the map. Interesting call, as the Demon Hunter now going to come across from the other side here, and perhaps, yeah, get a mana burn off on that Blade Master. Blade Master has quite a few items as he's going to look to back away. Demon Hunter does have a Talisman of Evasion, does also have Dust of Appearance, as Hitman purposely splits his Demon or his Blade Master and Grunt in different directions to try and get the Blade Master some damage down. Alright, looks as though that Archer may try and Shadow Meld. There is no Dust of Appearance on that Blade Master. Going to try and go after the Mammoth instead, pulling the aggro all the way over, but the Demon Hunter of PaTo now on the move as well. This is quite a precarious situation to be in, as the Blade Master now forced to retreat back again. There's a reveal right there. Archer is going to get taken down. It will. Blade Master now up to level 2. There's a mana burn denying any additional, what's it called? Wind walks, as the Demon Hunter with that Talisman of Evasion perhaps confused Hitman a little bit early on, since he saw a bit of missing, thinking that mana burn wasn't available. Instead, that Talisman of Evasion allowed. Well, Blade Master once again going to try and use a healing salve charge, gets attacked in the back with an axe, forcing another healing salve charge there. All right. A game of gold and a game of time, WarCraft 3 often is, and well, anytime you're able to force an opponent to use a consumable resource, you actually come out a bit ahead. whether it be Moonwell Juice or a Healing Salve charge. That is something that that opponent may not have access fully to later. PaTo now trying to get to level 3 here, and then, well, fighting close to home. And by fighting close to home, should have plenty of opportunities to heal up. We do see the Hunter's Hall getting upgraded or getting placed down as the tech to tier 2 is nearly done. Meanwhile, Hitman's tech to tier 2 already done, and we're looking at a Shadow Hunter as that follow-up second hero. Shadow Hunter, Hex, Serpent Ward, and Healing Wave seem to complement very well in the Orc versus Night Elf matchup. As the Demon Hunter looking to get to level 3, I don't believe he'll get it off of the Troll Trapper. No, 5 experience shy, as the Blade Master able to sneak on in and now go after these Ancients of Lore. Alright, the Blade Master gonna try and do a little bit of a dance, able to take down one, take down one there, and now going after this Ancient of Lore as well. Forest Troll Berserker is standing at the door here, trying to act as a little bit of a gatekeeper, as the Demon Hunter using Immolation. Blade Master now in some serious trouble, has no easy way out, as the Forest Troll Berserker is simply just going to be standing there again. It looks as though the Blade Master is going to end up getting taken down. Demon Hunter gets up to level 3, and we've seen this in the past by, well, from Hitman. Hitman is a player that tries to use every bit of hit points from his own units, and well, sometimes when you use every hit point on a unit as much as you can, that unit dies. Hitman will be resurrecting that Blade Master pretty quickly, but in the meantime already getting that Shadow Hunter up to level 2. Orc may regret selling that TP maybe a little bit. No, that the Orc, because he sold that TP, was able to do a lot more with that gold early on, getting that Circlet of Nobility, getting having that additional item slot for consumables. It all worked out. Level 2 now on the Shadow Hunter. Healing salves galore for the Shadow Hunter now. I'm not using that Clarity Potion yet as of yet, and now going to be going after these Forest Troll Berserkers. All right, a little bit of damage here, a little bit of poke damage back across. There's another second Serpent Ward. The Serpent Wards are getting focused down by the Forest, or the Trappers, Ice Troll Trapper and Forest Troll Berserker, as damage is racking up here. Demon Hunter coming back around. Demon Hunter, Keeper of the Grove. We're going to be looking at some immolation damage, and the Ogre Magi going to fall at the hands of the Demon Hunter, picking up the item as well. Wand of Mana Stealing, a great item to even deny more mana off of that Shadow Hunter. The Shadow Hunter, however, does have a Pendant of Energy, which will greatly help, as he wants to throw down more Serpent Wards too. Blade Master sitting at 2. Shadow Hunter sitting at 2, trying to clear out this mercenary creep camp here. Demon Hunter does not seem to be on his way over, and we're going to see a clearing out of this creep camp, but the Blade Master and Shadow Hunter should not be leveling up. We do see some Raiders joining out on the fight as well. Ice Troll Berserker Treants. Are we looking at Dryads? Yes, we are, but only staying at Tree of Ages, meaning no sign of Druids of the Claw yet. Demon Hunter does get up to level 4, level 2 mana burn here. A Wand of Mana Stealing, perhaps that should be given or handed off to the Keeper of the Grove. Normally, the Blade Master ends up with no more mana, while plenty of mana, while the opposing heroes have no more mana, so there's no real reason for the Blade Master to even have mana at that particular stage. Alright, Blade Master should be able to get to level 3, and the Shadow Hunter should be able to, well, Shadow Hunter will get to level 3. Blade Master may be just a little bit behind as they clear out this, well, gold mine. Demon Hunter in that front line spot, a little bit low on mana. Keeper of the Grove is the one that has the Wand of Mana Stealing, now trying to clear up these remaining units. Demon Hunter has been very, immolation happy, trying to burn down all of these creeps, as we're looking at the Keeper of the Grove sending that Blade, or Demon Hunter, back. Great Hall now being placed down as well. Expos getting started. Shadow Hunter is at 3. Blade Master just shy. We're going to be looking at level 3, going up against a level 4, level 3 here in just a moment. Both sides opting to go for spring, clearing out these creeps on springtime after their second hero came out. Dryads with a lot of piercing damage, and also with that slow poison can pick off units fairly fast. Keeper of the Grove also has a Thorns aura, oddly enough. All right, so Thorns are being chosen in order to perhaps protect or deal a little bit of damage back to the Raiders and Grunts. Trying to get a little bit of protection here. There goes a Shadow Hunter taking an Ice Bolt again. Is he going to get stunned out? That is the question. Where is that Blade Master? I don't see the Blade Master anywhere. No, Blade Master is off on the other side of the map, nearly getting killed by the Night Elf army, as the Blade Master needs to heal up again. All right, things can go very, 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 very badly very quickly. There's that Dust of Appearance. Blade Master down to 44 hit points. Is he going to be able to get away? Does have a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. There's level 4 on the Shadow Hunter. Item is going to be Kagar's Pipe of Insight. A little bit of bonus mana here, as the Blade Master, well, could try and burst down some of these units as well. Blade Master with that Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Shadow Hunter should really be using some healing waves bouncing across that Blade Master, as we're looking at the Expo getting cleaned up rather quickly. Off to the north here, Raiders may try and take down the Ancient of Wonders. We are looking at this. We're looking at a Scroll of Town Portal inbound. Where are the units going to land? They are landing right behind that Ancient of Wonders, ready to engage and poke. 50 supply compared to 50. Still hero, no longer having a hero level advantage, as the slow poison now slowing down that grunt quite a bit. Serpent wards, however, are placed down, and they do have a significant range of 600, so they will outrange those units here, as we see an ensnare go down onto that Demon Hunter. Triple Serpent wards now down. That is a lot of piercing damage if the Dryads try to get too close. Another ensnare. PaTo getting his hand caught in the cookie jar a couple of times and being told to freeze, as there's a little bit of poking going back again the other way. Kodo Beast now joining in on the fight here. That's going to add a big damage bonus. Replenishment Potion. Is there going to be room? Yes, using the Replenishment Potion now to get a little bit of hit points and mana, and now trying to engage. Ensnare. Trying to surround a Demon Hunter with Immolation and Thorn's Aura. That is going to be a lot of damage getting racked back up onto the Grunts and all of these remaining units here. However, a Demon Hunter needing to be sent all the way back home, as he does not have an infinite amount of hit points, and eventually does, well, get into the red. Both sides fighting their way through. Demon Hunter of PaTo trying to lead the charge again. There's Immolation once more. Scroll of Healing being used as the Demon Hunter trying to retreat back. Some of these Moonwells are now getting bone dry, as the Scroll of Healing is only going to be really for the Demon Hunter now, perhaps needing a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, doing a little bit of a shoot and scoot for that Demon Hunter to get into a good position. Moonwells are still in a really odd spot. 49 supply compared to 44, as we're still pushing in head on. Demon Hunter finally using that Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. 7 seconds of a little bit of free damage here, trying to go after that Blade Master, as the Demon Hunter will be forced to try and retreat back. There goes an Entangle, and is the Kodo Beast going to get taken down? I don't believe so. It looks like there is going to be enough time to pass. PaTo back up to 52 supply, trading up a couple of bears now, currently in low upkeep. Meanwhile, Hitman staying in no upkeep and going to try and bounce back. This is one of the benefits of the Orc army, and it is, once you get into 50 supply range, you can still stay in no upkeep because of how powerful consumable items are on your heroes. The Blade Master getting well, I believe that Pendant of Energy is going to get transferred back to the Shadow Hunter once enough mana is regenerated on that Shadow Hunter. Yep, there it goes. Playing that little game of a swap, so incredibly important, as the Shadow Hunter will effectively regenerate its mana just a bit faster. Magnetar Reaver now making its way back out here. This Expo going to get poked apart. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter moving along with a couple of Druids of the Claw. This is trying to buy a little bit of time for a Hitman to clear out a difficult creep camp, perhaps pick up a powerful item as that Expo gets cleaned up. All right, Magnetar Reaver going to get backed away, and the Demon Hunter finds the creeping already going on here. Druids of the Claw get in some rejuvenation, and now putting in the pressure here. Blade Master trying to retreat back, as the Magnetar Reaver is still up, and he is getting rejuvenated as well. Massive fight over here at the red creep camps. We're going to see some detonations as well, trying to remove that Spirit Link, as the Wisp are trying to launch in on the attack here. Lines are just disappearing every which way. Kodo Beast down to 2 hit points. He's going to get taken down. It looks like, no, gets a healing wave as the Dryad tries to finish it off instead. That Dryad not going to be in a good spot. It's going to get taken down. There's level 4 now on the Blade Master, as the creeps are still, well, a significant part of this battle. 31 supply compared to 55. I think PaTo was hoping to try and clean up his opponent while his focus was focused onto the creeps, but that is just not working out, as there's so much mana on that Shadow Hunter with multiple Serpent Wards, and now that Shadow Hunter gets to level 5. Healing Wave still bouncing around. Level 3 Serpent Wards will be placed down momentarily as another creep falls down there. Demon Hunter going up against the Blade Master. Both sides fighting their way through. Cloak of Flames on the Shadow Hunter. That should most likely be transferred to the Blade Master now, as he's going to be that frontline melee hero. Is he going to perhaps try and go after that Druid of the Claw? And more damage getting racked up, not in a bear form. He's easily taken out as well. 60 supply compared to 35. Demon Hunter could have a little bit of a bad day here. Does have rejuvenation with Devotion Aura and Thorns Aura, that Demon Hunter still somehow able to stay alive after all this time. Perhaps going to try and dive in after that Kodo Beast, finally taking it down after all this time. But at what cost in investment on time here, as the Demon Hunter is at level 4 here. Dryad's getting cleaned up, and it looks like PaTo is just losing unit after unit. Full hit point Druid of the Claw now slowly getting digested. Dryad trying to retreat back. 21 supply army compared to 44, as Hitman is not letting up. Demon Hunter did get a potion of invisibility. Is he accidentally going to take damage standing next to the Shadow Hunter? He is down to 96 hit points, but able to drink up some Moonwell juice and perhaps try and engage here in just a moment. Not quite sure why he's not fighting. He needs to drink from that Moonwell and then help in this final spot here. Here we are, here we go, ready to go. Demon Hunter in that frontline spot, able to mana burn that Blade Master, and now that Blade Master is actually caught in a very awkward position. Demon Hunter sitting with level 2 Immolation. Is he going to be able to finish things off here? More mana from those Moonwells, as the Blade Master may fall at level 4. There's a double level up. Demon Hunter sitting at level 5 now with level 3 Immolation, trying to rack up more damage. No potions of healing possible. Demon Hunter may end up getting taken down, as the pressure is pushing on through. Even with level 3 Immolation, PaTo unable to do enough damage here, as, well, that is going to be the game. Hitman outlasting his opponent, playing a rather aggressive game. Sometimes, that aggressiveness pays off, and he wins in the end, even though he was overly aggressive during the middle stages and getting that Blade Master caught in PaTo's base, giving PaTo that mid-game lead. But Hitman able to just clear out creep camps during that mid-game, getting that Shadow Hunter from level 1 to level 2, even though there wasn't much of an army, and still only using Serpent Wards to provide a little bit of additional damage. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys, leave some comments below.